He had been married, they had been together since they were teenagers and married since their early 20s. Then 6 years after her death, he lost his only son to cancer. Then he made a wonderful donation. He donated $20 million to Oxford strictly for okay. This is stop number 9. You getting down here? Okay, we have people coming down at 9. And if you look on the left, International Sculpture Garden. It's 28 sculptures from 28 countries. And it's in honor of people whose lives are somehow being impacted by cancer. Y'all have a good evening. Inspection. And what the inspector said he found was that when the building had been built, all of the windows had been improperly installed. And as a result, water and later mold had settled into the interior of the building. So it's going to be so old, it's going to qualify for historic preservation credits. So I guess they don't really know what they're going to do. The United States in the 1860s. The statue was erected in 1884. The Cajuns were from Nova Scotia, and their cooking is country cooking. It's spicy country cooking. This restaurant here has Cajun dancing and Cajun music every night. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, okay.
She almost forgot me.
What's that?
She almost forgot me.
Oh, shucks. Now we're going to turn and go into the old Central Business District, but if you're traveling with children, straight ahead, 3 blocks is the Children's Museum. To what's called the Warehouse District. It's really our arts district, but it's called the Warehouse District because until about 35 years ago, it was nothing but abandoned warehouses. We put in a successful bid for the 1984 World's Fair, and the money that came in prior to the fair enabled us to redo this whole. And if you look on the left, you see the Ogden Museum of Southern Art. This building was built in the early 1880s as a memorial public library called the Howard Library Museum. And tomorrow, if you decide to come to the museum, all of our buses have coupons. And we're going to go first to wrought iron. They have a high carbon content. In the next block, you're going to see some fences. Now this is 6 miles of shopping, everybody. If you're interested in shopping, interspersed with bars and restaurants. So, furniture stores. This is stop 11. This is the end of the lower Garden District and the beginning of the Garden District proper. And you're looking for something to eat. If you're around Jackson Avenue, there's a good Jewish delicatessen right across. Irish pub right here. You go down the street right next to it, 1 block. You come to Parasol Pub. It's on 3rd and Constance. Family lived back here. This house was designed by an architect named Ferret. So this is stop 14. I don't think we have anybody coming down at 14. Now the home of the Episcopal Bishop of Louisiana. Yes, the streetcar goes all the way back, goes all the way down and all the way back.
Like, does it go to Jackson Square?
No, it doesn't go into the French Quarter.
And that one that goes on the river,
Not really, no. They just stay there until next Mardi Gras. Then what'll happen is someone's going to take a ladder and they'll climb up and they'll get them all and they'll claim they caught them because it's a contest. You know, catches the most speeds. And say, look what I caught. You say, no, you didn't. You climbed up that tree and you got it because I saw you. A structural defect. So it was taken down. This investor fixed that and he set it up here as a special events venue called the Eiffel. This is stop 15. Anybody getting off at 15? The New Orleans on the 12th night, which is January 6th, and go to Mardi Gras Day. Yeah. So usually we have more weeks than we had this year, Alabama. And then to New Orleans in 1857 with the Crew of Comus. And then some young men decided the Crew of Comus wasn't fun enough, so they started the Crew of Rex in 1872. But they're huge! Oh, did you? Yeah. And that's because Chappatura Street, where we're heading right now, was actually in the Mississippi River 300 years ago. For a riverboat crewman. The river came up here. Then around 1900, a power plant was built here. The river by that time had morphed over to the left. The statue here was at the front of the World's Fair in 1984. The World's Fair that we had here in New Orleans. So here's the old Marketplace Power Plant on the right. Oh, it looks like we can't. Does anybody particularly want to go to South 16? Because it looks like we're blocked by a train. See it revitalized, but there was no money. This was all just acres of abandoned warehouses. So what Memorial did when he took office was he got together with some developers in the city, and they decided to make a bid for the 1984 World's Fair. This convention center here runs for over a mile. It's one of the largest convention centers in the United States.
Well, that was a nice tour. Do you like it?
I liked it. It was really cool.
Very
We got to
nice.
see a lot of New Orleans. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So now we're off to see if we can find Providence Hall and Mr. B's restaurant.
And maybe Café du Monde.
Ah, okay.
Get prepared.